Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everybody. How are you? Happy Thursday. What's going on? Yes, good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope everyone's having an awesome day. I'm sorry I didn't see y'all yesterday. I put up a couple of announcements. I had an announcement in members. I don't know. I hadn't even gone back to check to see who saw it, who did not see it. Well, not that I can see who, but how many. But in any case, guys, make sure you're checking the community posts. If you're looking for me, you can always get to me on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Any of you guys who know about me and Instagram, for the, I answer everybody back. It may not be like that minute, but sometimes it is. It's sometimes like, damn, she got back to me quick. I didn't even know you were going to respond. I'm not at a point now where I'm just kind of like, I've got too much, I can't respond. So thankfully I'm not there yet. So, maybe one day I will get there, because I know some people are like, I can't even respond to all my messages, but that's not the case. So in any case, if you are looking for me, don't hesitate to reach out. Certainly, if you've got some hot tea that you think I might need to know, girl, shouldn't even have to say anything about that. This is a no cap zone. Okay. This is a no cap zone. We just say it like we mean it, and there's nothing wrong with saying it. Okay. If you have to cap, obviously there's a problem, right? No cap zone here. In any case, yes, yesterday I had to handle some business. I did post the video I posted in members over on Facebook on my Love Lies and Lacefronts page this morning. So if you didn't catch it, go ahead. I did pin the Facebook page. So if you've got Facebook, please like my page. I appreciate it. Don't feel obligated to join the group if you don't want to. It's okay, y'all. If you want to join the Facebook group, be my guest, but like the page, because there are announcements that will be over there that may not be on YouTube community posts, and vice versa. Follow me on Instagram too, because everything kind of all works together. That's called branding, guys. And everybody doesn't do everything the same. And because of that, and I want to make sure I get my message out, because this is a no cap zone. I post as many places as I'm able. I've got a TikTok, but I'm finding how I can integrate. I would just love if someone out there is a creator of integration, if someone could find a way to post to everything. If I could post in one place to everything, that would make me so happy. StreamYard makes me happy because I can live stream to multiple different platforms simultaneously, which is awesome. Now, if someone could find a way to be able to integrate posting, which I think there are a couple, I just have to look into them where I can cover all my bases. But yeah, it's a chore going to 3 and 4 different platforms to post the same thing, or same thing a little different kind of thing, because some of you guys are on Facebook all day, some of you guys are on YouTube all day, some of you guys are on Instagram all day. So anyway, yesterday I had to handle some business. You guys know I work from home, and I had to go into the office yesterday because I was so happy. Let me tell you why. Number one, I got my badge because the last time I went in, I didn't have a badge. I didn't really need one because I don't go there, right? But now I can go in. They're like, oh, we have your badge waiting for you. I was like, oh, thank you. And then I got a bigger computer, which I like because I need more real estate on what's going on, right? Hootsuite. I think so I appreciate that. I'm gonna go take a look at Hootsuite. I've heard of a couple of platforms where you can do that. So I'm going to go check it out. So thank you. I appreciate that because I'm telling you, it's a lot and I want to cover all bases because I don't expect to think that everybody does everything the same. And I want to be able to make sure that I'm providing what I need to everybody who subscribes to me, because some people may spend a lot of their time in other places. And if I focus on one place, that I'm not managing my potential. Number one, I'm not increasing the potential that's out there, and I'm not there's trends out here. People love TikTok, people love Instagram, and if I'm not on as much as I possibly can, then I'm kind of doing a disservice to myself. So, but yeah, that's a whole nother aspect of things. Anyway, so yeah, yesterday I had to handle some business, and that's all in the vlog I posted this morning and on the update I posted yesterday and today on Facebook. So it's on Facebook. If you're a member, you would have known yesterday when I published it, where I was and what I was doing. And I think also just because I'm still healing, I am getting some of that restorative sleep, because yesterday I woke up, I felt like 20% better than I did before I went to sleep. This morning I woke up and I felt new. I felt like I'd had some restorative healing sleep, because our body goes into healing mode when we're sleeping, just like how kids go to sleep and they grow. Your body does miracles while you're sleeping. So I feel like finally I'm in the zone. I'm getting back to sleep. The dogs all slept. Farah slept. Everybody was sleeping. My husband, he has no problem going to sleep. And me, since I've been with this, I wanted to say effing toothache, which it just hasn't been 2 weeks since the extraction. It was the month leading up to getting the extraction, and my dentist telling me he couldn't see anything, but he hadn't done the 360. It's all explained in the vlog that I posted this morning. I did kind of a story time. If you're interested in watching that, it's posted. I just posted it. It's like 7 o'clock this morning. And then I posted a video yesterday. I do have an Amazon haul that I'm going to post, a small haul, but I will post what I picked up for Prime Day. Also, I do have a luxury unboxing, not like an outrageous item, but an item that I kind of wanted, that they did a flip on. They discontinued an item. They revamped it, bought it back. And I think I'm going to love it because I've used this item before. And I have actually two of them, well, three, in two different sizes. And I just repurchased the new 2022 version that is actually for the purpose that a lot of people do use it for. And it's actually, in the luxury community, it's a little bit of a controversial item, and I cannot find one video with the new item. I just don't think some people wanted to pay for it, but I did, and I just got it. And I've had it for 2 days now, and it was sitting by the door. I just put it in my office, and I'm going to unbox it, and I can't wait to use it because I love it. And now I can use my original one that I purchased for the purpose of which it was purchased. Back to what we talked about on Tuesday when Jackie Ina said that, like, real luxury is being able to use the item in the purpose that you purchased it for. And I was just, I just love that because I think that that's true. I think it's so true. We don't spend a lot of money on purses to just put them on a shelf. Like, you should use your bags. If anyone out there has purchased a beautiful bag and you're not using it, why? Like, you could have spent your money on something else. So I just want to give you some encouragement. If you've been looking at that bag and you want to take it off the shelf, don't be afraid of messing it up, and don't think that you're going to keep it nice until you're 85. Like, go ahead and use it now while it's in style, while you love it, while the leather's good. Don't let it sit, on a shelf having the sun blaze on it, and then when you finally want to use it, it's falling apart and you never even got the luxury of using it. So make sure that you're using your items and enjoying them, because nothing lasts forever, right? And if it's too good to use, don't buy it. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's meant to be put up on a shelf. But if, don't. So anyway, but yeah, I've got stuff coming up on my content coming soon. Yeah, right. Like it. So anyway, but yeah, all that stuff going on. Good morning, everyone. And I love seeing you guys say good morning to everybody in the chat. I see all of you guys, Bougie Gang, unless you guys want me to say good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. But I think let's just go ahead and get going. I had a couple things I wanted to talk about. Obviously, the cap is real out here on the YouTube streets. I literally just started watching Keisha's video. I think it's from this morning. That's what kind of made me think of the title, because I know the other day when she was unboxing some home goods, some things that she received from her registry, not from home goods, but some goods for the home, which I'm just kind of surprised that somebody with so much clutter and someone with so much junk would want more junk in the house before you're packing up to leave. And I'm sorry, obviously the things that people purchase for them are not necessarily junk, but at the end of the day, if it's not a toothbrush, underwear, a couple of pairs of, like, there's a lot of stuff that we have that we don't need. And I know no one's over there at that house, I guess, other than contractors and stuff like that. But why are you receiving all of these items at your already overpacked apartment? But whatever, not my problem. That you're going to have to pack up and take with you, that can get broken, misplaced, all of those things. Why not just collect those boxes and just open them when you get to your new house, or send them over there? Anyway, girl, whatever. Anywho, she's got a video up and she's talking about lots of different things. So we'll talk about that later, or I might react to that video and put that video up a little bit later on today. But I didn't want to, I think it's the one that just came out. So we'll take a look at that later. Oh my gosh, Creole Bay, which we hadn't gone over there in a minute. The cap, the flexing. I don't understand. You know what I mean? To me, if you just breathing is a flex, trust and believe you don't have to put on a show. I know for some people right now, the fact that I'm live at 8:25 in the morning is a flex to some people. Okay. Get ready to be sick of me. That's all I have to say. Just continue to be sick of me. And that's it, and that's all. I don't have to do anything special to flex on someone other than just be. And all the people that put in like so much extra effort on a flex, you should just be the flex. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to flex on someone. And it's so obvious when people are out of their normal character, because they're not even cute with it. It's like they stumble and fumble with it. And it's so like, girl, stop it and sit down. And that's what I thought of with Creole Bay. Creole Bay and Love by Erica, I think, are just going back and forth with each other, trying to be cute. Erica, let me tell you something, honey. If you are in these bushes or someone carrying this video back, the fact that you are sitting there with the man's son is enough flex for literally a lifetime. Do you hear me? You don't have to flex that thin, long hair of yours, that little square shape, nothing. You don't have to flex a ting. There's a whole woman out here that is punching air because you have delivered the son. Do you understand that? Some people don't even understand what they have. Okay? Live your life and let others be bothered. That is a flex. Okay? Good morning, Bougie Gang. Good morning. Yes. Hi, Miss Mabes. Hey, Nina. LOL. Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and especially everyone who joined me over at my premiere on Francoise Vlogs. Thank you so much. Yeah, when people are bothered by you, you just doing what you do is a whole flex and a half. Okay, when you start to be aware and think that you need to do extra, yeah, it looks silly. It looks silly and stupid. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Roxanne. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone say good morning to everyone. I'm not going to go through the whole entire list. Let me just see who the gang stars were, and then let's go ahead and jump in, because there's a couple things I want to go over. And it'll be time before we know it, and it'll be like, y'all, we got to get to work up in here. Okay, we got to make these bags and this coin. Okay, and you know what? Like, I'm not even going to say anything, because people, can I talk on this for 1 second too? The LOL first, Victoria second, me oh my third. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gangsters. IVS, honorable mention. Erica, honorable mention. And Vicious Virgo, honorable mention. Anisha, boo boo, good morning. Miss Brader's life, good morning. There is the notion of the hit dog will holler, right? I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with being bothered. Being bothered doesn't mean guilty. Being bothered is bothered, right? And that's it. Being bothered does not mean that you have uncovered some truth. Being bothered and someone responding in the terms of the hit dog will holler doesn't necessarily prove anything. It just means, bitch, you got my attention and I don't like what you said. It doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, in terms of you're busted, busted is busted. But bothered doesn't necessarily equate to busted. And I mean, we could talk about that another day. But to me, just because a hit dog will holler doesn't mean that you busted someone. It just means that you struck a nerve. Okay? You struck a nerve, or who do you think you are? You don't know everything. That's your interpretation. It doesn't mean that you think that whatever you think you know. Okay, I know that. And it is funny sometimes to say something and see the reaction, but at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily equate to guilt. I don't know what you guys think. Hit dog will holler does not mean guilt or but it definitely does equate to bothered. It does mean you struck a nerve. Okay. I get that, but it doesn't, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Can y'all chime in? Also, there is a poll going, Grand Rising to all of my sisses. Is it, the Black Sham Show? I hope I pronounced that right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all the ladies. Good morning, any gentlemen. Guys, can I just say also a special shout out to Miss Donna Marie, who came into the chat. She actually said hello yesterday on my vlog. I think she likes trail mix. I was talking about trail mix in my video I put up yesterday, and she was talking, I think that's what she was commenting back on. And I told her, girl, as soon as you're ready to drop some TT, can you please let us know? I have to go check and see if she responded. But Miss Donna Marie, I think, could probably tell us a whole lot. And if Zolo Bands has left the building over there at your house, whenever you're ready to talk and do a sit down, Miss Donna, I'm ready to listen. Okay. Just make sure you have changed all the locks and homie can't get back in the house. Okay. But yes, we want to hear everything. Okay. Tell us everything as soon as you're able. Okay. And if you need BougieGang assistance, blink twice and we'll be there. Okay. Let us know. Okay. Okay. I'm sure somebody is in that geography. I don't know for sure, but BougieGang is worldwide. So there's got to be somebody there. So blink twice. Let us know. But we would love to hear the story. Cause you and homie have been together about a year. They should be celebrating a 1-year anniversary by now, I would almost think. That's been a minute. Liv, how does it feel to know that Zolo spent more time with Miss Donna than he spent with you, and you got a whole baby out the deal, girl. Working that back, don't know how to act. Okay, girl. You know what? Olivia was very bothered yesterday. Did you guys catch that on YouTube streets? Girl, that cap came back. Let me see if I can find a picture of Liv. Liv. Hey, Liv. Hey, girl. Hey. Liv was bothered yesterday. Look, at the end of the day, we can't control anybody but ourselves. If you can, if you can control yourself, sis, can't control nobody but yourself. Your whole husband is on vacation with the beautiful, stunning Antonisha in Jamaica, showing all of her thick curves and her cute bathing suits on the beaches of Jamaica with the beautiful family and all of that, having a wonderful time, having good drinks, eating lots of food. I would be very bothered too. So anybody who Olivia is retaliating against out here on the YouTube streets, just understand homegirl is upset, okay? She's mad, okay? And you would be mad too if your still husband is out of the country and you are on your assigned visitation and he is out there having a ball and delivering those balls to a very beautiful woman who is able to wear a bikini and looks very nice in it and sports a smile all the time. Never looking bothered, always looking happy. Men like that. In case you didn't know, if you walk around with resting bitchy face all the time, men like women who are friendly. If you're single right now and you look mean and you are one of these women that when you go to the club, men always tell you how you look mean, maybe you feel like when you look in the mirror, you are giving your prettiest face mean mugging, but understand, to men, that's not approachable. That's high maintenance, and they don't want to be bothered. They like friendly women. They want to see teeth. They want to see happy looking eyes. If you look pissed all the time, that screams, yeah, I can't help her. I can't make her happy. She's not happy. Men don't like bothered, pressed, mad women. Okay. And the ones that do, watch out, because if they like you muy caliente, understand they're probably muy caliente too. And you're not going to like that when you're having to get protective orders and go to court and get attorneys and all of those things and have to move on the fly. Right. Somebody out here on these YouTube streets. Right. Okay. Because that caught when you have to spend good money after bad behavior, that is an annoyance. Like, I don't know what, girl. That is a waste of money when you have to spend good money after bad behavior. I would rather spend good money on a designer bag or a cute outfit or a vacay to Jamaica rather than have to spend money on like things like not paying my bills, putting other priorities in front of other priorities like your vagina and your heart and all of those things, and then having to spend good money after bad behavior. That's some money that you never want to spend. But back to the club. If you are single out here and you sport resting bitchy face a lot, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you're gonna still find yourself by yourself. It's not cute. You may look cute in the mirror, but you're gonna be home alone. That's her problem. She wanted to be out and she couldn't put her phone down long enough to enjoy the outdoors. Okay. Uh, Someone did call Olivia out. The thing that I found in the live that was most interesting is that Olivia had just gotten up. And someone said, "You just got up and you're putting on makeup? No shower?" That was the best part of the whole live to me. I don't want to talk about Olivia and her racial identification issues and how she feels about Black women. I do not care how a mixed up, overweight, unsuccessful YouTuber on the YouTube streets feels about certain topics. And that's like politics, which I don't care about her politics, her romance. I'd rather just watch the videos and talk about those. I don't need to hear her lessons, her philosophy. Just watching the walk is enough for me. And her talking about her being a colorist, it's not up to her to decide whether she's a colorist or not. People in their experience, if someone feels that they're getting colorist vibes, it's an opinion. And if you were a bad bitch, you would understand that people are going to feel a certain way about you. And at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily even have to be true. That's how they feel. So whether you buy it or not, which obviously you do because you spend a lot of time on it, I would just let that shit go. Like at the end of the day, who cares what other people, if you don't feel that you are a colorist, because the more you talk, the more you reveal yourself in a negative way. You are very uneducated. It's hard for you to formulate a cohesive thought, and you should shut your mouth because you talk about things you don't understand. And when you have people who reside in your chat that still refer to Black people as colored, yeah, bitch, you got a problem. Okay. Yeah, we're not colored. We're not colored people. That's weird. I don't know what type of people you have floating in your chat, but I rarely watch Olivia's chat or read her chat. But there was someone in there that referred to people of color, or which I don't even use people of color. I just think that that's such a throwback. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: there's a problem here, ma'am. And if I were you, I wouldn't give too much shine to it. The fact that you don't have content, that's the problem. That when you find an issue that you think is worth talking about, you doing your makeup with no shower, bitch, that's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. When you showed up, you should have had on a robe, look like you washed your face, look like you changed your nasty drawers, and look like someone who needed, who was getting ready to sit down and have makeup applied. Not someone who literally just rolled out of bed and hadn't even brushed their teeth. You looked crazy freshening up on a stale body. Okay. And yeah, girl, you don't even have to say you're not colored. Like at the end of the day, who even acknowledges that type of talk? Like what people say should not have any bearings on, like, you know what I mean? The conversation of fools has nothing to do with people who are not. You know what I mean? You don't even have to talk on that. They're dumb. Like dumb people talk about dumb things, and people who are uneducated, unaware, throwbacks, let them be that. Like go ahead and call someone colored at the grocery store and see what happens. See if you don't get a can of Campbell's soup upside your head. And I'll just be watching the YouTube video that goes viral about it. Ignorant ass woman calls a Publix shopper colored, and look what happened. 5 million views to 100 million views. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and set yourself up to be on the evening news. Okay, girl, we don't care. Did I already open this shake? Wow. Okay, this shake appears to be open. I feel like I got this out the fridge and it looks like it's open already. But yeah, Liv was on the streets yesterday being silly. Liv just mad that Marissa was talking about her yesterday, was in Marissa's live and got put out. Then she went live. Okay. What do I say every day? Reaction videos are not for you. They are about you. I have a whole t-shirt. Olivia, if you need to remind yourself, I think it goes up to 3X. Just go to lovelieslacefronts.com and pick you up what should be your daily affirmation. This is a daily affirmation for some of these chicks on the YouTube streets. Reaction videos are not for you. They are about you. Do I have the visual? I don't think I have the visual on this brand. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But they're not. They are not. I would avoid them at all costs because obviously you can't handle it. So yeah, she was over there lonely. We don't know if Baby Band's dad has entered back to the chat or not yet. But like I said, Donna Marie came to my comments yesterday and dropped off a comment. And, you know, I always liked Donna. I thought she was a very sweet lady. It's just her man that came into this women's sector that really doesn't have much of a place here. And, you know, and that's that and that's all. But yeah, Miss Donna's always welcome. But yeah, you know, look, at the end of the day, too, we have to understand that sometimes you make a left when you should have made a right. And we don't always get everything perfectly. But sometimes you have to, when you can start owning your bullshit, is when you can start to repair and heal. But, you know, oftentimes people like Olivia, even Strong Mommy Chrissy, girl, they love to get a little reactiana on us. They want to go ahead. They love the reaction channels. They want to get up and do commentary, and that's what it is. Let me tell you something. It looks crazy because, you know, to me, this is not as easy as it seems. You actually have to be informed, and you also have to be able to have informed opinions. You also have to be able to articulate. You have to be able to fully express a thought. And Jasmine and Olivia, when they decide that they want to go reactiana on us, girl. But anyway, let me tell you something. So I was on Instagram and I came across something, and let's go ahead and listen to this real quick. I'm not sure who put a B. So just like Olivia was bothered, you know, the hit dog will holler. Again, like I have a theory. Hit dog will holler does not mean guilt. Hit dog will holler to me means bothered. Like you were bothered by something. It doesn't mean that you uncovered something, but yeah, bitch, I didn't like what you said. You know what I'm saying? Hit dog will holler does not mean like, okay. That's just what I think, because you know, people do like to come to my comments and sometimes try to slow drag a sis. And don't think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. And I don't care what certain people's opinions are. You know what I'm saying? Like, all opinions are welcome here. But if you're going to try to push your opinion off on me about me, bitch, I don't give two fucks. You understand? And you could say a hit dog will holler. You can use whatever expression you want. At the end of the day, that's your opinion. You can think what you want. I'm not going to be put into a situation where I want to give out more information than I want to give out. But I did have someone come to my comments a couple days ago who made an assertion on me. And no, I didn't like it, but also I could tell what's happening is that if I wanted to sit and be an explaining ass bitch, then I would have sat there and tried to explain something where someone already has an opinion formulated on me. So why bother? Why bother? Because at the end of the day, I don't care what this person thinks, because obviously you've already formulated an opinion on me and I gave you a chance to basically shut the fuck up, and now you're blocked and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So hit dog will holler, a hit dog will block. Okay. So at the end of the day, if people, you know, we have our own platforms for a reason. And Olivia, girl, go ahead. You need the content anyway. The fact that Marissa went live and Marissa said some things that bothered Olivia, obviously, that she felt like she was going to go into someone's chat to try to either be a nuisance or disrupt or shut something down, bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you showing up in a chat used to make a difference a long time ago. Now nobody really cares. They just laugh. Like, it's just like, girl, aren't you the one who always says you're not in the bushes? Meanwhile, we know you guys are in the bushes. Like, I don't even know why it's worth talking about, because these chicks stay in the fucking bushes. They are so pressed and bothered by everything that is said about them. So go ahead. Let's listen to this real quick. Hold on. This is on Instagram.
Like to address, because
put a one in the chat if you can hear this, please.
And honestly, he ain't even worth me making a video. I did comment on his page and I do not care. But I'm gonna say this: he got to be one sick ass person to get on YouTube and talk about another Black person.
Okay, so
he talks about me. All right, y'all. I wasn't going to address this, but I feel like it's needed to address because I shut it up for so long. And honestly, he ain't even worth me making a video. I did comment on his page and I do not care. But I'm going to say this: he got to be one sick AS person to get on YouTube and talk about another black person. He talks about me, he talks about Chris, but what disgusts the crap out of me the most is the fact that he wants content so bad that he's going to get on here and lie and say, did y'all see that? He put his hands on the twins. Did you see what? Him pushed him up to the table because they asked? Yeah, you don't hear him ask because I did speed the video up and I had music over it, but he pushed the kids up to the table. And you're gonna get on YouTube and make these lies about somebody that you don't know. I'm so sick of him. I really this cut off.
We're gonna go back.
He should not be allowed to post content on YouTube degrading another black person or lying on another black person. That is so sickening for you to get on YouTube and lie. Hell, people in his own comments was like, did I miss something? Of course you missed something because hello, he pushed them up to the table because they asked him to. Of course you didn't hear it because I had music on the video and the video was sped up. But please stop reaching. You want this man to be this abusive person and all this. Stop putting labels on people that don't deserve a label. That is so wrong. How would you feel if somebody put that kind of label on you? Yes, I'm talking to you, King Mike Production, whatever the hell your fucking channel name is.
Thanks for telling
us.
you.
How would you feel if I put a label on you not knowing who you are? Yeah. And honestly, I do not care what anyone says or what he says. Enough is enough. You have got to stop getting on your platform and lying on another person that you don't know. Just for a check. Now that is just for a check. You don't know me. You literally talk about me, my body, Chris, his body. You don't know either one of us. You just watch us. I just don't understand how you think that that's okay. And honestly, your wife, whoever she is, let's see that you have a wife, she should stand up for another black woman and be like, you know what? This ain't right. Honey, you need to stop doing this. Stop talking about another woman. Like, come on. Like, it just looks so childish, y'all. And for him, I'm just going to say it. It's like, stop lying on people. I'm not, you, like I said, you don't deserve a live stream. You don't deserve any of that other shit. You get in a fucking Instagram story because you ain't worth it. And you can keep commenting all you. And you can keep commenting on your post because I can see it popping up on top of my phone. Yes, you can keep going. You're going to be talking to yourself. I said what I said and I meant what I said. Okay?
Oh, okay.
But you do need to grow up. And I really hope your wife sees my comment as well.
She's
I really hope a lot of people see it and say something to you. He's talking about, oh, this going to be a block party. I don't care what anybody say. Well, I'm blocking everything. You know what? Something is seriously mentally wrong with you. I just, whenever it's even worse when it's a man, y'all. I'm sorry. It's even worse whenever a man gets on here and talk about another black woman or make accusations about somebody. It's so sickening. But you know what?
It's so sickening.
Here's your little clout. You got your little clout from this Insta story.
Jasmine
but you won't get any more. I said what I said. Whether you delete me, block my comment, whatever you want to do on YouTube, I don't care. I said what I said.
I said what I said. Okay.
And you can keep commenting on your post because I can see it popping up on top of my phone. Yes, you can keep going. You're going to be talking to yourself. I said what I said and I meant what I said. Okay. But you do need to grow up. And I really hope your wife sees my comment as well.
Masculine energy.
I really hope a lot of people see it and say something to you. He's talking about, oh, this going to be a block party. I don't care what anybody say. Well, I'm blocking everything. You know what? Something is seriously mentally wrong with you. I just, it's even worse when it's a man, y'all. I'm sorry. It's even worse whenever a man gets on here and talk about another black woman or make accusations about somebody. It's so sickening. But you know what?
It's so sickening.
Here's your little clout. You got your little clout from this Insta story, but you won't get any more. I said what I said. Whether you delete me, block my comment, whatever you want to do on YouTube, I don't care. I said what I said.
I said what I said. And that's that. Okay. Okay, hold on one second.
You got your little clout.
Let's go back. I'm gonna let this play one more time.
And for him,
we're gonna park and stop. And
all right, y'all. I wasn't gonna address this, but I feel like it's needed to address because I shut it up for so long. And honestly, he ain't even worth me making a video. I did comment on his page, and I do not care. But I'm gonna say this: He got to be one.
Okay, so Miss, I don't go over to reaction channels, obviously, and then you're commenting. Commenting is next level. You know what I'm saying, guys? All of you in the chat right now, that's next level. There's people who are watching. They watch my channel every time I go live. They watch every video. There are people out here who have never commented. Do you hear me? Never. There are channels I have been watching for years. I've never commented. Never commented. Okay? Now, commenting is next level. Chat room, next level. You understand me? Okay. This is my opinion. Now, King Mike Productions, I've never heard of this channel. Let me look it up right now. Do you guys know this channel? No offense. There's tons of channels out here, and I can't know all of them. I'm just one little YouTube channel. I don't know everybody's channels. So I've never heard of this channel, but I've heard of it now. And let me look it up. King Mike. And you know what? Oh, here we go. King Mike Productions. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Okay, King Mike Productions. I see you. Okay, King Mike Productions is doing reactions. Ooh. Okay, yes, a little crime mob in the intro. I'm feeling that, so I'm not mad at that. Yes, that's okay. Period. I've never heard of this channel, but I'm seeing that clearly they do commentary on Jasmine and what's going on over to Jasmine's channel. And at the end of the day, you know what, Jasmine? Stay off these fucking YouTube streets. If you see yourself in the picture, don't watch it. I guarantee you it's something that you're not going to like. Okay? Period. Okay. Well, look, they have their content. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it, you're not probably supposed to. Okay? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Guys, when I'm only on one screen right now, so I can't see what unless I come over. King might keep his foot on Jasmine's neck. I love it. Okay. I had not seen that, but I see it now. Okay. Okay, wait, you like the way I rock them hips and wave and sip. Okay, that's one of my favorite songs. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm feeling the intro right there. I was just like, okay, yes, okay. Yeah, yeah. So, let's see. The kids asked to be pushed if there was nothing. Okay, so look, at the end of the day, Jasmine loves creating some beef where there is none, where there should be none, right? I don't understand why she likes to mix it up with men. Jasmine has a lot of male energy. Let me tell you something. Don't. Like, it's just, there's no winning. You cannot, as a woman, fight with a man. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to win. And it just doesn't help. This is when Chris may activate and say, look, bro, if you got a problem, I'm going to need for you to address that with me and my, regarding what I got going on over here, but I'm not coming for you and your family. But at the end of the day, a woman trying to argue with a man is never a good look for the woman. Be the lady, be the woman that you are. Do not You can't come for a man in the way he's coming for you. Let the actions speak for themselves. If you find what he's doing not appropriate, let it play itself out. See, the thing is that oftentimes on YouTube, things will get played out or they will play themselves out. And if you waste all your energy on King Mike, who is focused on you at the moment, you are going to you'll get tired fighting him doing his content before you will. Why don't you focus on the shit you got to do that makes you a paycheck? Don't worry about how King Mike makes his money. Like, at the end of the day, don't worry about how any of these reactors make their money. You need to sit your non-reacting ass down. This is what I think about these damn reactionas. Stop trying to do what we do. Okay? And you putting up basically 10, 15 Insta stories for you to talk as long as you did, to the point where you went through like 10 Insta stories, girl, you're crazy. Oh, I don't even know, girl. I just clicked on that channel for the first time. I have no idea. Jazzy should get a low cut girl and a low cut fade and rock some Tims and a jersey. She stays ready to square off on a man. Sit down and be a lady. Sit down and do your little cooking videos. Sit down and do your extra high calorie cinnamon rolls with the girls like you did the other day. Go ahead and add insult to injury in those pots and pans that you like to do, girl, period. All right. Just handle your business and let Chris defend you. And at the end of the day, I had a whole man on the YouTube streets. I had a couple of occasions. There was a whole man. Let me tell you something. I hadn't even thought of it. I've had 2 men on the YouTube streets call me a bitch. Okay. I've had 2 that I know of call me bitches. None of them are around. Okay. Okay. 2 men call me bitches. Nobody's posting anymore. And I didn't have to have nothing to do with it. I just ignored it. You don't have to like me. I am not here to please people. I am here to please my calling. And if my calling is talking this ish on the YouTube streets, it is what it is. And if you don't like it, click off. Okay? But if you want to call me a bitch, that's okay. Because I've been called worse. But as a man attacking a woman, there's nothing that you can win as a woman trying to go toe to toe with a man. There's no winning in that. Not to mention, as a woman, your man should have told you to leave that alone. Okay? And Chris should handle it. Now, if Chris doesn't want to handle it, fine. Ignore it. And that's it. So I don't know if King Mike is a woman or not. I just assumed it's a man because King Mike. But if it is a woman, I don't know what to say. I mean, obviously some male energy, some very masculine energy on some more masculine energy. I mean, if she feels that the content goes in a direction of putting the foot on the neck, then that's it. And if you don't like it, again, don't tune in, tune out. Why on the spectrum of things available on YouTube? Why in the host an array of offerings? Miss True, how are you? That is available. This is what you choose to watch. This is what you choose to highlight. This is what you choose to feature on your Insta stories. Okay. We're going to just go a little further because we just listened to the whole thing. If you want to listen to the whole thing, slide the bar back because I don't know if we're going to make it through the whole thing, but a couple of things here.
You want sick AS person to get on YouTube.
You're going to hear blips, but this is an Insta story, so it kind of breaks in between. So you guys know this, okay?
And talk about another Black person. He talks
Jasmine,
about me. He talks about Chris. But what disgusts the crap out of me the most is the fact that he wants content so bad that he's going to get on here and lie and say,
okay, look, this is the deal. A Black person talking to another Black person, Jasmine, get over it. Get over it. We can speak and we can dialogue and people can critique. It doesn't matter if you are blue or green. At the end of the day, your race has nothing to do with it. At the end of the day, us sitting around and turning a blind eye because someone may be from the African diaspora is canceled, okay? Period. Because of people like you who engage in Karenism, it's canceled. I'm not going to sit around and just because you and I have some sort of trace back to Africa, think I'm going to turn a blind eye on foolishness and fuck shit. Sorry, bitch. That's canceled. Okay. Sorry, ma'am. That's canceled. All right. At the end of the day, heritage and lineage does not create some sort of bond. All right. It creates some sort of similarity. But at the end of the day, if somebody wants to call you out for foolishness and fuck shit in their opinion, you being a Black woman has nothing to do with it. I'm sorry. There have been a lot of people who have turned blind eyes to people because of some sort of diaspora connection. And people have been harmed, people have been killed, lots of atrocities have happened just because it's like, oh, I don't want to go against someone from my club, okay? And at the end of the day, it may not necessarily be that serious, but for Jasmine, for you to sit around and do the things that you do and think that you are completely innocent and you don't apply the same type of you don't do the same thing. You don't give anybody a pass because of color. You don't give you don't give a pass. Like the black rule doesn't apply for you when you're up to your antics and shenanigan. And it certainly doesn't apply to your friend Tuna LaFish, but you want people to give you a special pass and not talk about you. What about the white women that talk about you on YouTube or headlines? Have you addressed this with some of these other channels that are Caucasian and other races that talk about your ass constantly? Have you addressed anything like, so it's a black card, like the black people need to give you a pass for subpar momming? Okay.
Did y'all see that? He put his hands on the twins. Did you see what? Him pushed them up to the table.
Now, the optics of what someone thought that they saw, I can't even speak to that because I did not see the video where they did the commentary on it. But at the end of the day, Jasmine, back to the hit dog will holler. Either there could be some busted or it could just be some bothered. If you are bothered because people are speaking on how Chris is handling your kids, make sure that you are doing an edit that is above questioning. If Chris did not do anything and this is a nothing, then at the end of the day, all you need to do is answer to the father, which is Philip. If you are concerned about people putting out dialogue that can put Chris in some sort of situation where he's having to answer to the father of these children, I get it. But you just being bothered because someone's having an opinion, girl, sit your ass down and get you some real content.
Table because they asked. Yeah, you don't hear him ask because I did speed the video up and I had music over it, but he pushed the kids up to the table. And you're gonna get on YouTube and make these lies about somebody that you don't know. I'm so sick of him. Okay, this cut off. He should not be allowed to post content on YouTube.
So back to that, and we've talked about that several times, the videos leading up to the F-150 situation and even after. Jasmine has accused people on the YouTube streets of sending mail to her mother, sending all kinds of threats in the mail, which is a federal crime. She has accused people of doing drive-bys at her rickety-rackety apartment complex. She's accused people of doxing her when she has doxed her damn self, of leaking her address when she is dry bagging and gave her address out to a multitude of people for cookies and milk. Okay. Chris accused some black kids of stealing his F-150 when he probably was over to Big Booty Judy's house and was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing. And because they didn't make a car payment, they came and got the damn truck. Okay. And we haven't heard hide nor hair of that. Jasmine sits up here and lies and caps about having food stamps. And at the end of the day, girl, stop lying. Okay. And we all know this. And I called this out back at Christmas time when Olivia shut her subscriber count back down. I think it was before then, but Jasmine decided to play follow the leader, which is what Jasmine loves to do, which is follow the leader. Jasmine is very good at seeing something working for someone else, and then she chooses to try to copy the same thing. She shut her subscriber count down. And as we all know, and we've called it out a multitude of mornings, that Jasmine has been advertising that she has 54,000 subscribers and does not. She did a 50,000 subscriber giveaway Christmas time. Do we remember this? Her little rickety rat giveaway at Christmas time, because she's not rich, guys. Okay? 50,000 subscribers. Okay? She knows she did not have 50,000 back at Christmas. Her editing was really off on that post. She didn't edit out the staff YMCA shirt Chris was wearing. We don't care if Chris works or not, and we sure don't care where he works. He should. So absolutely, Della, you don't care, but keep in mind there is a subset out here on these YouTube streets that love to disrupt and dismantle, and that's it, and that's all. You have to be very careful about certain things on the YouTube streets because people will work to get you fired. As you know, I've had 2 instances personally where people have contacted Global Ethics on me and sent like listings of my videos. That's why you can go to my LinkedIn now. You will never, bitch, please. People do not know. I was naive to that. I did not get really, contrary to a bitch trying to talk about what they don't know. But again, it's one of those bothered or busted. Do I need to provide proof that I wasn't fired from a job? I don't care enough. If it makes you feel good to think that you got me fired, go right on ahead. The day that I decide to put out my receipt, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to prove stupid things, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is this. People will get you fired from your job, and I've seen it. We saw it about a year ago happen in the B-Love sector. Any of you guys who know, there's a certain reactor, Loca, about a year and a half ago. She came out, and she's such a great reactor. I love her, and I love her programming. And she was still working her job, and some people who were not with the program and saw fit to make sure to notify the powers that be. And this lady ended up losing her job. And she's talked about it a lot. And I saw it happen like live, okay, basically. But as far as it happening to other people, absolutely. There are people out here who want to disrupt your whole life and take income out of your household. So the fact that she's doing sloppy edits that could basically cost Chris his job, Zolo losing his job at the car wash, people will get you fired. I had people try to get me fired from my job. It did not work. I got laid off due to COVID and got a lovely package and got to enter into the slow life where I got maximum output for little to no effort. Yes, it was lovely, 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 lovely. But at the end of the day, when you mess with God's people, girl, it's not going to do nothing but boomerang or be a come up. Okay. But at the end of the day, yes, people will try to mess with your income. Believe it or not, Della, it's absolutely true. You might not do that, and BougieGang might not, engage in that practice. But believe me, there are people out here that relish at the opportunity to call someone's job. Okay. So that's Jasmine's mistake. That's Jasmine's mistake, and that's her bad. That was her stupid, and she shouldn't have done that. So let's go back and listen to a little bit more. But Jasmine, you thinking that somebody owes you something just because you are Black? Girl, bye. You think that some man is going to give you gentlemanly treatment when you don't conduct yourself like a lady? See, at the end of the day, too, you could be trifling, and a man may not necessarily be provoked to go toe-to-toe with you, because as a man, there's something that would make him just kind of be like, I'm just going to do my content. I'm not going to mess with this lady in that type of way. But because you come forward with that masculine energy the way you do, it makes a man want to go back and forth with you. And you got to look at that. You are a woman. And as a woman, as a mother, you have no business mixing it up with a man. I'm sorry. Some of you might feel like that is old and you wouldn't have any problem going toe-to-toe with a man. Think twice, because when he clocks you in the face, girl, honey, baby, you're not going to like it. And people going to be looking at you like, girl, why did you do that? He's a whole man. Men are built different, and their strength is 10 times most of ours. Okay. Even the strongest of us. Jasmine displays a lot of masculine energy, which is why she finds herself in these positions. Like I said, I've had 2 men on the YouTube streets refer to me as a whole bitch, and neither one of them are around anymore.
Grading another Black person.
Oh, good.
Or lying on another Black person.
Okay,
that is so
Dr.
sickening
Amira,
for you to get on
absolutely.
YouTube and lie. Hell, people in his own comments was like, did I miss something? Of course you missed something, because hello, he pushed them up to the table because they asked him to. Of course you didn't hear it because I had music on the video and the video was sped up.
And she's probably doing some explaining, because at the end of the day, Philip, as a father to these children, doesn't want to hear about some foolishness involving his children. And I get it, but that's when you quietly call the father of your kids and explain that there's someone out here doing some commentary on Chris, and it's bogus. And if he wants to see the raw and uncut tapes, you send it over. Other than that, I wouldn't even address it, because Jasmine, at the end of the day, in my opinion, you are constantly exploiting those children. You are constantly keeping a way to keep these kids in some sort of a negative storyline, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
But please stop reaching. You want this man to be this abusive person and all this. Stop putting labels on people that don't deserve a label. That is so wrong. How would you feel if somebody put that kind of label on you? Yes, I'm talking to you, King Mike Production, whatever the hell your fucking channel name is. I am talking to you. How would you feel if I put a label on you not knowing who you are? Yeah.
We're going based on your edit, Jasmine. There are people that feel a way about Chris because of what you put out about Chris, about the way you love to harass Chris about being on your damn channel, and he doesn't want to be. Why don't you leave the man alone? Why don't you let him do his job? And why don't you, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, this is a conspiracy corner. What, maybe Jasmine filmed Chris's wreck t-shirt to get him fired so he can do YouTube full time. What do you guys think about that? Maybe that's what he did.
And honestly, I do not care what anyone says or what he says. Enough is enough. You have got to stop getting on your platform and lying on another person that
you can't control people, ma'am.
Just for a check. Now that is just for a check. You don't know me. You literally talk about me, my body, Chris, his body. You don't know either one of us. You just watch us. I just don't understand how you think that that's okay. And honestly, your wife, whoever she is, let's see that you have a wife, she should stand up for another Black woman and be like, you know what? This ain't right. Honey, you need to stop doing this. Stop talking about another woman. Like, come on. Like, it just looks so childish, y'all. And for him, I'm just going to say it. It's like, stop lying on people. I'm not, you, like I said, you don't deserve a live stream.
So was this a My Jazzy collab? Was this a Jasmine can't keep up with Chris and Colony Loop, but she can do an infomercial on King Mike? Yes, you brought more people to this channel than you do the channels that actually pay you for promo. Okay. She does not have any sort of ability, if you will, to communicate nuanced thoughts. She can't. The complexities that are going on in her head are nil. Okay. Yes, you lie for a check. You lie. Liar. You lie for a check. Okay. Yes. Cap. The cap is real over there. Okay. You cap on a regular and consistent basis. Period. All right. My God. Okay.
You don't deserve any of that other shit. You get in a fucking Instagram story because you ain't worth it. And you can keep commenting all you. And you can keep commenting on your post because I can see it popping up on top of my phone. Yes, you can keep going. You're going to be talking to yourself. I said what I said and I meant what I said. Okay. But you do need to grow up. And I really hope your wife sees my comment as well. I really hope a lot of people see
why
it
do
and
you
say
hope
something
his
to you.
wife
He's talking
sees
about,
it?
oh, this going to be a block party. I don't care what any.
Why do you hope his wife sees it? Because you want to get into it with her too? Like, Jasmine, come on. Like this, like, you know what? Jasmine on here beefing is about the same as Olivia on here yesterday beefing. Was it like, okay, on July 13th, get into a beef with someone. Let me tell you something. Olivia could go live right now and do a whole telethon. Okay. I'm going to go and sit and do my luxury unboxing. She could sit and talk about me for 3 hours if she wants to. I would just be ignoring, and I will go live when I do. Like, I would just resort back to tomorrow morning at 7:45 or 8 o'clock, right? And drop a video and just continue to mind my own business. If you want to send people to my channel and give me free promo on your channel that is almost over 10 times the size of mine, or damn 7 times the size of mine, go right on ahead. You know what I'm saying? You want to send me some traffic? You go right on ahead. And when they see the foolishness and shenanigans over here, and they're like, let me hit that subscribe button, let me get in these bushes, this is funny. Oh, she's over here making it make sense, and y'all are over there hitting the like button and all of the things, and period. Girl, you keep it up. Keep it up, sis. You're doing it all wrong. Okay? Jasmine focuses on the wrong things. Okay?
What anybody say? Well, I'm blocking everything. You know what? Something is seriously mentally wrong with you.
So why are you going back and forth with someone?
It's even worse when it's a man, y'all. I'm sorry. It's even worse whenever a man.
So if it's worse when it's a man, why are you going back and forth? Why? Why? If someone is doing a whole telethon, they're doing a whole 12-hour beef roast session on you, why would you comment? As a woman, as a man, they are going, at a certain point, there are going to be people like, okay, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you keep feeding it, it's a feeding frenzy. Okay. If this man is an observer, if this person, whomever they are, is a witness out here on the YouTube streets and they are delivering their commentary, they have a right to do that. And you may feel that men should not comment on women. Okay. But you have no power over that. And if you don't like it, too bad. But you're a whole woman commenting on men. And there might be men that feel that women shouldn't speak on men. Okay? I'm going to speak on a Dusty. And I'm going to speak on a King. My platform is not based on speaking on men, though. My platform is based on me speaking to women about life and the foolishness and the shenanigans around it. But if I happen to speak on a man, so fucking what? And if a man happens to speak on a woman, so what? It should not bother you. We are people at the end of the day. And nobody has to not speak on you a certain type of way because it hurts your feelings. Either take it as an opportunity or don't fucking listen. And that's it, and that's all.
And gets on here and talk about another Black woman or make accusations about somebody. It's so sickening. But you know what? Here's your little clout. You got your little clout from this Insta story, but you won't get any more. I said what I said. Whether you delete me, block my comment, whatever you want to do on YouTube, I don't care. I said what I said, and that's that. And you can keep commenting on your post because I can see it popping up on top of my phone. Yes, you can keep.
So go check out her Insta story if you want to hear the rest of that. I agree with you, Isis. Well, tell Chris a man shouldn't comment on women's business. Well, let's put it this way. Chris is dragged into women's business, but where Chris is wrong is calling women names. I don't care about you bitches. I don't this, that, and the third. So I agree with you, Isis. Absolutely. Calling people peasants, girl, a peasant. He's a whole man who moved into a house with a woman of modest means with trash bags, okay? And no job, no vehicle, nothing going on, all right? So the fact that he calls people a peasant, it's like, boy, stop it. Look, That's it. That's it. And that's all. Chris is a nobody from nowhere with a nobody ass chick. You know what I'm saying? So do we really care that he, like, nobody should care that he calls people peasants. You know what I mean? I know it's a bothered, not busted, because I'm sure no one in here is a peasant, but Chris calling someone a peasant is laugh worthy. Do you hear me? If you are getting into your nice car right now, you are at your good corporate job, you make more than enough, you are on vacation, you are sipping some rosé, you are like, boy, stop. The fact that he would call someone a peasant should make you holla. Do you hear me? Chris calling, sometimes I have to be reminded of the peasant comment. That did not resonate with me in the least, because that man is a whole trash can. You hear me? All right? He's nothing. He's a nobody. Chris didn't even have access to women like BougieGang. Do you hear me? That's how he took up with Jasmine. All right? They're on each other's level. But if Jasmine doesn't watch out, a man can level. Do you see where Gerard is? Gerard is out of the country on vacation. He could barely get that big schlubbadub he was dealing with to go to the damn zoo in his city. Okay? He leveled himself up, not only through hard work, but finding another type of woman, a woman who behaves like a lady. Okay? A woman with some class, a woman who seems to, because I don't know Antonisha, but seems to have connections with her people, her family. When I say her people, I mean her mother, her family. Okay? Olivia is someone who only seems to deal with her mother and her sister. Antonisha and Gerard, now Gerard has gotten himself into family, okay? Because he couldn't deal with his family dealing with Olivia. Olivia had to own him. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like some of the people who find themselves lost in dealing with the Kardashians. Follow me here. Did you ever notice that a lot of the women in the Kardashians, which I love the Kardashians, but they seem to have a knack for finding men with little to no family, little to no brothers and sisters. Look at Scott Disick. He's lost. He has no siblings. He's the only child, and his parents are now deceased. And he holds on to that family so tight. Lamar Odom, very small family. He has his kids, but a very small family. Okay. Tristan. Now, Tristan, I think, has some extended family and he fights real hard. But a lot of these people have situations where they have become very, very tight in with the family. When what's her name? Kim married Chris Humphries. Yeah, his family was like, oh, hell to the no. Plus, he had a whole black father. They didn't like how Kim was trying to kind of seclude him away. He wanted to be closer to his family, but you know, with Kim and the Kardashians, it's all about their family, right? And that's how Olivia is. It's all about her family and what she wants to do. You see what I mean? So some of these people, some of these men who get swept up by women like this, who get lost in the sauce, once they free themselves from the nonsense, they're able to kind of get back centered. But yeah, Jasmine better watch out before Chris takes, that Legendary is over to Miss So-and-so's house on a visitation with Chris. Jasmine would lose her shit. Okay? Because that can actually happen. Keep pushing Chris into, like, to me, back to the comment, why does he comment in women's business? Because Jasmine always wants to drag him in. So he's already annoyed. And then someone in the comments will say something to trigger him. Don't make a mistake that there aren't trolls in there trying to trigger Chris. So they'll say things to make him react because everyone thinks it's funny, right? So Chris will react. And then there we go. There we go. Chris cannot ignore the comments. So to me personally, I think it's very easy. I've heard people say, well, why can't he just do something to appease her? Why can't he just be his own man? Why is it not okay for your man to say he doesn't want to do something and not do it and just have respect for that? If there's something I don't want to do, you think my husband is going to force me to do something I don't want to do, but I should do it just to make him happy? There's plenty of things I do as a wife to make my husband happy, whether I want to do it or not. But if there's something I don't want to do, I'm not going to do it, and he's not going to make me because he loves me. Jasmine is a very controlling individual, and the fact that Chris doesn't want to do it and she tries to twist his fucking arm, make some more damn videos. Stop trying to rely on Chris to be a YouTuber. Maybe Chris is just the type of guy who wants to clock in and do his fucking job. And that's it, and that's all. Why do you keep trying to persist to make this man be on YouTube when he doesn't want to? So I blame her for the peasant comment. I blame her for a lot of that. I don't think it's right to make someone be, just like we think it's wrong for her to exploit those kids. You're exploiting your boyfriend. Let him have his jobs. Let him make his money the way he wants to make his money. And you make money the way, just like Keisha Kaylee. Hey, Verena, you made me even think of Keisha. Just like Keisha and giving Jeremy that channel, okay? And Jeremy doesn't really post on the channel. Some of you might think it's a waste. But at the end of the day, if he doesn't want to post on that channel, he doesn't have to. He shouldn't do it if he doesn't want to. And when he does it, it's a calamity. It's a catastrophe. He's filming things that don't need to be filmed. He's not aligned with Keisha's cap. So she's capping and he's talking, and then there's more controversy. So where's Jeremy? Not on his channel, okay? You can't get Jeremy to post on that channel because he's over there blazed. He's over there lit at the studio. He's over there talking some yin-yang nonsense. Meanwhile, Keisha is running around with like a chicken with her head cut off, busy, 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 busy. Does Jeremy need to post on that channel to help Keisha make money? No, Jeremy needs to find a way to make money that he likes to, the way he likes to make money. Everybody doesn't have to, just because it looks like an easy grind. For some people who don't want to do it, they shouldn't have to do it. I don't agree with that. Social media is not for everybody. Even if you're engaged in social media to a certain degree, everybody doesn't need to play in this playground like everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Some people, there's levels to this whole thing. And if he doesn't want to do it, she should stop. Now, Jeremy needs to get a job, or Jeremy needs to have gainful income. But if he's not going to do it through YouTube, maybe he'll do it through Instagram. Maybe he'll do it through TikTok. Maybe he'll do it at the job site, clocking in somewhere. But at the end of the day, a man does need to work. But a man does not necessarily have to follow all of our steps. I don't agree with that. And maybe that's just me being more old school. But my husband is not going to just do something just because I want him to do it. He will do something to make me happy. But if it's something that he doesn't want to do, me as someone who loves him, I would not try to make him. We got to get out of the habit of trying to punk and emasculate our men. And at the end of the day, you won't have someone who's trying to punk and manage you in a way that you don't want to be managed. You will have someone that respects your boundaries. And constantly harassing someone to get on a live stream or go live on a channel that they don't want to go on, to me, is not respecting the boundary of, I don't like this playground. I'm okay with being here because I'm supporting you, but I'm not going to participate in it on this level because I don't like it. Stop making me do this. And that's exactly what Chris is giving when he goes live. And that's why he's so belligerent. And he might be belligerent anyway, because I think just the whole setup and the negativity around Jasmine's channel. Chris is not a pleasant guy, make no mistake. But I think Jasmine is weird. And this man will never marry her because of the fact that Jasmine is so bossy. She's so controlling. And she needs to stop trying to make her hustle his hustle. If your husband's extra side hustle is going to cut the lawn, and you've done it a couple of times, you cut the lawn at the, you like to get on the riding lawnmower at the house, but that's not necessarily your hustle. But he's trying to make you go out on his landscaping route and help him trim bushes and cut yards, and you really don't want to do it. Also, you've got a little bit of asthma. Is it right for him to try to make you get into the family business? Is that right? You don't like it? It makes you cough. It makes you choke. It makes you feel away. Do you have to go do lawns with your husband just because he thinks it would be an easy thing? I hope that makes sense. I don't know. I had a very long conversation with someone regarding that, and it's just an agree to disagree. I just don't think we need to keep. How would you like to be harassed to constantly do something you don't want to do, you don't like doing, you don't like the people, you don't like the interaction, you don't like the interference with your family, you don't like the bullshit? If you like it, I'll support you doing it, but I don't want to do it. Okay, so done with that. Yes, thank you, Verena. Verena's like, it makes sense. Okay. It's the cap for me. It's all of the cap. But Jasmine, don't think that we have not seen where you lied on your subscriber count. Do I need to show that? Hold on a second. She had a promo up the other day, boosting and boasting of a 50,000. Let me pull this up real quick. Boasting of 54,000 subscribers, and girl, you're at 51,000, which, hey, it's around 3,000 difference. Not a big deal. But at the end of the day, bitch, stop capping. Like, at the end of the day, be proud of what you have. Okay. Future stats is capping. If you don't have it, that's capping. Okay. So stop capping, sis. You don't have 54,000 subscribers. To date, you have 51. And at Christmas time, you said you had crossed over your 50, and that's why you did your Christmas appreciation of like $20 Cash App to people. And that was not the case. Okay. Because since Christmas, you're telling us that at a channel of 51,000 subscribers, that you only picked up 1,000 subscribers since. Is that what you're trying to tell us? Is that what you're saying, ma'am? Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay. Unless you lost a ton of subscribers when you and Strong Mommy Chrissy fell out. Maybe that's when it happened, but I don't know. We don't know that because you don't tell the, you are spending too much time capping on that ass. Okay. You spend too much time with the cap. Let me remove this banner. And we're going to see that on her promo, she talked about 54,000 subscribers. You guys have all seen it. I know I did a screenshot of it the other day. And when she revealed this 2 days ago, it's 51.4. Christmas time, you said you had over 50. Hold on a second. Jasmine, girl, stop lying on your channel, girl. It's okay to have what you have. But, when you are someone who engages in lying all the time and half-truths and things of that nature, when you are over here boosting and boasting about certain things and it's just not true. Let's see if there's a promo. Oh, this is that damn.
Hey guys, so I've done a shout out for this lovely mom before.
Okay, so let's just see right here. 50,236. Is there a date? 3 months ago. We don't have the date. Usually on the phones it doesn't show it, but 50,200. So you're saying that 3 months ago, so since then, 50,234, but then recently, let me just go back to more recently. You had on a promo 54,000, but you didn't know that YouTube was getting ready to expose that ass. Let's see.
Me to death. And if you don't believe it, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, and A for y'all. Yeah, so today I will be.
Now she looks nice there, but there's no mistaking that Jasmine does have some favoring to Big Frida. I'm sorry. I know that people don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I'm not trying to be funny. Her and Frida got some,
y'all look at me. I look like
some
crap,
favor.
Right? My lips is ashy.
Why
ashy.
come on and talk about I look like crap? I mean, I think we all do it. I mean, sometimes you just look in that camera and you're like, okay, this is not giving. This is not giving what it is supposed to have gave.
Hey y'all, it's me P, and I'm here to ask you to support me and my family.
Okay. Okay, P. Let's see.
What's up, everyone? Today's shout out goes out to Amanda. She is.
Let me find that damn 54,000. That was more recently. This might not be it.
Early. So, yeah, he came and got them around. He's an overnight nurse that does vlogs.
Where was that one when she had the 54? I was like, 54,000, girl, why are you lying?
And also support her small business. All her information will be down below in the description if you guys want to check out her channel. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another shout out. So today's shout out goes to Nikki P Vlogs. Make sure you
Hold on, this is not the one, but it's coming up because she put that on there and then she quickly took that shit off because clearly it was going to be a problem.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another shout out. So today's shout
this is the one when she's not subscribed to the channel. Oh God, I'll have to put the screenshot. Anyway, we already do now. Oh, there we go. Hey guys. Okay. There we go. 54,000 subscribers. Okay. And we're not talking about the channel that she is shouting out. Why she decided to put that there, I do not know. I don't even know why that was even necessary. But Jasmine, clearly that was not necessary. Yes, it's one of those, it's like the unnecessary lie for me. Okay. Like that's the cap of it all. When you have to sit there and lie, like at the end of the day, the bottom line is you have progressed on YouTube and that's it. And that should be enough. But when you don't feel good enough about yourself, people who don't feel good about themselves engage in practices like this. And it's called lying. I mean, if we want to be nice and cute about it, we'll just call it cap. But at the end of the day, girl, you do not have 54,000 subscribers, but you did not know that YouTube was getting ready to expose this. Okay, period. And I would be embarrassed. I would be really embarrassed right now. Okay, period. Jasmine, there's not going to be enough of you. And I mean, the fact that you said at Christmas you had 50,000. So unless you did a free fall of lost subscribers when you and Chrissy broke up, you did not have, it just doesn't even make mathematical sense. You were close to 50, but you had not yet gotten to 50. But because you felt away, because everybody else was progressing in a direction of 100,000, and you felt like their walk needed to be your walk, no, your walk is your walk. And at the end of the day, you look silly now because just a couple of weeks ago, you have this video pampering my girls. And that caught my eye because I was like, 54,000 subscribers? Oh, okay, bitch.
Back to my channel and welcome back to another shout out.
Okay, like, girl, you sat up there and put this out there like that was actually real. And no, ma'am. No ma'am, no turkey, no ham, no biscuit. Okay. Ooh, look at this comment down here. Wow, finally some decent content. That was pretty dope of you to do. Now do it once a week and possible. The ladies loved it. I could tell. So yeah, I mean, I think that that is a very legit comment. She actually went to the dollar store. She picked up some items to do a foot pampering day for the girlies, and that was very cute. But the thing to me is that up until very recently, Jasmine was putting 50,200 and something modest uptick over 50, and now she has to claim 4,000 subscribers just about a week or so ago, and it say it ain't so. So you're saying from the time that this video came, you lost 3,000 subscribers? You lost a 6-7% of your channel? Why? How and why would that happen? That didn't, because it didn't. Okay, because it did not. Okay, period. So yeah, that's it, and that's all. All right. Well, according to her, the 50,000 giveaway, and shouts out to the Young and Desperate. Thanks for joining us this morning. Thank you to everyone who's joined us this morning. Don't forget to hit the like button. At the end of the day, I think what she said she did was to her loyal subscribers. So she actually picked people. And according to YouTube rules of giveaways, you're really not supposed to do that. So, I mean, you guys can read the giveaway rules. I've read them before. I don't want to bore you with reading them again. But if you see how some people do giveaways on here, ignorance is not a defense when you get reported for going against the rules. It really has to be random. There should not be any kind of prices involved, like people out here doing all the different. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want low-key people think I'm talking about them. But at the end of the day, if you read the rules on how to manage a giveaway on YouTube, if you're going to do your giveaway on Facebook or somewhere else, or you have your own website and you want to manage it, then fine. But there are certain things when you call it a giveaway. Okay. That's why sometimes I've called things, subscriber appreciation or thank you, something like that. Not necessarily, you can call it a giveaway if you want to, but I'm saying it's thank you. Thank you so much. I've got a surprise thank you. Or it's just Friday, it's just a Friday, chime in on that answer and I'm sending a Cash App. Like at the end of the day, they do have some very specific rules and you can get deplatformed for breaking those rules. So I would be very leery about using the words, when you actually formulate the giveaway, to make sure that you are adhering to the rules and regulations, because it can get you deplatformed. Like they can just shut you down if they don't like it and people complain enough. So I just would not. I actually do need to remind myself to just make sure I call it a thank you when I launch mine that will be launching period. Okay, guys, I think we've had enough for today. I think it was so much fun. I think we proved the point. It's the cap, and more cap. I do have some reactions that will be coming out, so stay tuned for those. I appreciate you guys supporting the premieres and all of that. Thank you for coming this morning. My Jazzy Life girl, a hit dog will holler, but it doesn't mean that you're busted. It just means that you're bothered, boo-boo. It's okay. It's okay to be bothered. But it's even more okay, and it's more boss, badass bitch to just shut the fuck up, correct the situation, and pay it dust. But everybody's not on the pay dust level. So once you level up to paying dust and being bothered quietly and just making the changes accordingly, you will rise above some of this bullshit. But as long as you want to continue to get into the bullshit, there's plenty of us that love to see you do it and will call you out for it. And you cannot control anybody. You can only control yourself. And to think all of these lame excuses of someone being a man or somebody being this or somebody being that, and that they owe you something, you owe to those children to give them what they need, give them proper nutrition, feed them accordingly, be a decent mother, pay the appropriate attention, be a decent woman out here, You be decent, and then maybe people would be decent to you. You come out here raising Cain all the time, and you expect people to roll out the fucking red carpet and put on white gloves. Bitch, you are in the dirt just like everybody else. Period. That's exactly what you do, and that's why you get treated accordingly. Okay? And on that, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we'll meet up again next time. Okay? And we will do this all over again. All right? Everybody have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Wait a second. Can we speak on that for a second? Whoa. Y'all, Keisha is doing a giveaway from her storage closet. Okay. Yes, I saw that, and we're gonna talk about it. Queen of Hearts, if God willing, I have my energy this afternoon. I don't like to, me personally, I don't like to react on people's videos the minute that they drop. I like to try to at least let people make some money, because that's what we're all out here to do. I'm not trying to impede anybody's YouTube channel or their business or whatever. But at the end of the day, we are going to talk about it. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are going to talk about it. So y'all, if we don't talk about it this afternoon at some point, we will talk about it tomorrow, because Keisha, girl, you are way out of order with this fictitious ass member perk of you cleaning out your storage and giving away old makeup and furniture as a giveaway. That goes back to when Olivia did the giveaway of old pissy ass clothes from Ryan in 2 dirty Walmart trash bags, of which I will share that video. Okay. I will share that video. Olivia called herself doing a giveaway of old pissy ass baby clothes and called that a giveaway, but you had to be in Dallas to come get it. Okay. I'm going to find that video, and I'm going to put it on my community board, and we might have to react to it again just to have a laugh, because this chick, if there was something as the most ratchetest ass giveaway, not to mention this coincides right when DeMarcus left Chrissy, because Chrissy was doing a giveaway of having a super lit girls weekend that never happened. Number one, because she was pregnant with Onyx and she hadn't put that out yet, but she created such a shitstorm of drama. Girl, I did a video of ratchet giveaways, and it was Olivia and Chrissy, and I'm going to have to share that video on my community wall. Guys, you got to watch it and see it, because the shit was ridiculous. But Keisha, you giving away old ratchet storage room makeup and all that. Girl, she said when she said I found 2 strollers. What in the world is a stroller a giveaway? Are you kidding me? Who wants a stroller for a giveaway? Miss Bougie and Buckhead. Are you kidding me? It's like, y'all, if you belong to a channel where they are trying to feed you like the needy, y'all need to reassess who in the world that you're watching and dealing with, because this woman is insulting. She's trying to give you her remnants, her trash, her garbage, okay?